See how I tickled the guts there?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
People underestimate the worthiness of the low wood to keep you on course. A lot of people, they think you cut all your bottom wood off. Well, the more bottom wood you cut off, the more of this you get. Talk about this. I've talked about this on my channel 5,000 times. That's my favorite number to use these days is 5,000. I've talked about these flares. Don't put, you can start here. I needed to just, I mean, look how small this tree is. It's all flare. So you think you got this wood, you don't. You've got nothing and you've got nothing. So there's no wood. It's only flares and they'll break on you. And this is broken on this side. But guess what? Look. See my saw? It's free. But if I continue, and the saw, and the tree is cut up. The tree is cut up. So there's a bit of wood over here, but I'm just telling you, friend. And look at the tree. Look at it. And we got targets behind us, so we're good. Bullets behind us. But I'm just trying to take them one at a time, stick with the program, wedge them over, and this is what happens. So here now, this is the good spot. This is where you put wedges on cedars, right inside the crease. But remember, there's not much wood there. I'm gonna be hitting freaking, right? I'm gonna be hitting my curve pretty quick here. I'm gonna be hitting my undercut. There's some room, it'll lift. It'll lift. See that?
Yep.
I'll bet you we're maxed. There it is. We are now up against my kerf. Now, if this wood would continued here and there was more wood, we'd lift the tree over, probably with one wedge. It's so close. But now that I've relieved pressure, I can double up here now. But it will still break, make no mistake, this will still break. See? I might even actually come in like this and take the pressure off. See it breaking? But not before it lifts. There we go. Now this will be loose. Indeed it will be. So it's just making a plan, friends. That's all it is, making a plan for your wedgemanship. But cedar, you want to stay in your creases if you can. I gotta tell you, man, this freaking axe clobbers wood. See that wind come up?
Yep, it's going. Going.
There it is. Quite a bit of wood on the stump. That's fine with me. Pulled it right out of the stump. Look at that. That's because we're shooting for low stumps. I'm really impressed with this axe. Okay, so just to reiterate what I was talking about. See this big wedge in here? You won't break wood in here. You'll break wood out here. It broke a bit there, and it also broke right there, Luke. Look, there's a crack in the wood. So you lose your lift instantly. But I knew that I could get enough wedgemanship happening to get something going after I got my power saw cut up. It's a good piece of hinge wood. This is interesting how this pulled away. Big weird knot in there. So the holding wood is actually there, right? You saw how that got over, eh?
Right here, right?
Yeah, I just reached in and cut the guts out from the backside. I see a lot of guys, and I know they think it's safe, and it probably is most of the time. But before they put their back cut in, they go and they bore the guts out from the front of the tree. And I get it. I understand what you're doing. Habits are something that's why they're called habits. And I've had bad habits. I still have bad habits, friends. And lazy is one of them sometimes. Take for granted that I've done this before, I can do it again type thing. You know, that habitual thinking. So if you're out in front of a cut up tree with an undercut in it, and there's still the backwood, and you think there's no way that tree can come over. Well, most times you're probably right. 99% of the time you're probably right. And you're out here and you're going like this, and you're boring you got your undercut, and you're in here and you're cutting the guts out. I think it's even taught in some countries. What's the problem? So my point is it's gonna be a habit. So let's say you got your back cut in. You've broken the back plate. You've been out there playing around and it's not working. Oh, I forgot to go bore the guts. I'll go out in the front of it. It's not a good idea. Why don't you just come back here? You're already here. You're boring in. Most of you guys are bore cutters. You bore in, Why not just go like this? Scoopity-doo. Take it from the back side of the tree. Now you're not out front there. It's just, these are just things I'm bringing to people's attention. I'm not telling you to do nothing. But you can get your freaking, see how thin of a sliver of wood we had there, Luke? Almost non-existent. Now let's go do the favorite part. Not.
Well, hello.
Whoa, okay. Can you see what's going on behind me, friends, right now? Look, the lake looks like it's moving. We're in a freaking downpour right now. We're at Buckenstock, friends. Tomorrow morning we're starting Buckenstock. We're flashing the freaking content out to you. We're finishing up this cedar job. As you can see, lots of lemon like I've talked about for the last week on the channel. But this is a great job, and I like to talk about these little pieces of being on the stump. I'm not a teacher really, but I've been asked millions of questions over the years about stuff like this. And why do you do this? Why do you do that? We cut differently where I'm from than where you're from in the UK. We all cut different. We run wrap bars here. You guys don't. It's like it's very interesting to me actually. And I know why you guys do what you do. And I know why we do what we do. It's nice to mix them together. I do what the tree tells me to do. So when I do stuff like this, I talk about getting the boring, the back cut from the back. I like to share that stuff with you. It's just smarter to be behind a cut up tree. So just thought I'd share that little tidbit with you. Are you freaking checking this out? It's El Nutsoid down here in Indiana. Wow. Anyway, friends, thanks for watching. Work hard, be honest, and be kind. And I'll catch you on the next video, which will be tomorrow.